Hello and a very good day everyone. In this lab video, I will be discussing about how you can create open VPN server on Amazon AWS platform. So first of all, let me just give a small brief on this OpenVPN. OpenVPN.net is the official URL. You can secure your networking with a name you trust. So when you scroll down, you can see VPN establish a private network to an on-site data or even a virtual private cloud. So here are the three methods of you can access site to site, remote access, and it can be used even for IoT secure communications. So yes, the licensing, if you really insist, yes, you get it 2 free connections. So even in Amazon AWS, once you sign up, you get a free tier access of 12 months of one EC2. So you can deploy this VPN server absolutely for free. So how to do that? I will show you in this lab. So I have just documented this some few steps. First is that yes, let me launch an instance from the marketplace. So yeah, go to your EC2 dashboard, and once if you go to the EC2 dashboard on AWS Management Console, you can launch an instance. So I'll just launch a few an instance. So here you can do in two methods. One is you can launch your Amazon AMI and install Open Server, but that is a tedious process. So instead of that, you can take a marketplace, go to marketplace, and just say Open VPN. Open VPN. So this should show you. I mean, this is a free tier eligible Open VPN access server. You get only access. If you want license, then you need to pay for that. So let us use this OpenVPN access server free tier, which is an Ubuntu image basically, and then you can see the pricing factor also. This T2 Micro generally comes under free tier, which is the software is free absolutely for 2 licenses. Here, since I'm free tier, I'll select this T2 Micro and continue. So the rest of the steps are standard steps. You can see this one. Don't select T2 small, select this T2 micro. Okay, and configure your instance detail. Rest all things more or less the default values. Okay, and add the storage, which should be again default. You can have up to 30 GB. So I will increase to 20 GB, something like that. And add tags, configure your security group. So by default, you can see this 943 port should be enabled. This is the OpenVPN port which is there. Okay, and website for 443 HTTPS and other ports also. Review and launch. Go for defaults. So yes, launch and select your keys. Very much important. So launch the instance. So this should create an instance within a minute's time. Okay, your instance is now launching. Go to your instance and just wait for a few minutes to get your instance ready along with your health check. I'll be right back. So once your instance is running, you can select, and this is your public IP. This is your public IP. Meanwhile, I'll just go through the next steps which are there. Copy the public IP and log into the instance. Okay, as root. Please select as root. Okay, and then configure your VPN. I go to putty and just run and give my public IP and also show my keys. Okay, accept. Root, login as root. So there are some special permissions which we need to provide. It is a batch routine. Just say yes. This is already pre-installed of VPN and its dependencies. Just say yes. Press enter to default. Okay. Will this be the primary access node? Yes. and enter the option number 1 to 2. You have all interfaces you need to select. Okay, the port number is 943, which you can access, and HTTPS is for 443. Provide yes. Okay, routed through VPN. No. And okay, routed by default through the VPN. No. Give all defaults. Yep. And do you wish to log in to the admin as you as OpenVPN? Plus press enter. Specify your activation, leave blank. This should perform all the initialization work of your VPN and setting up your configuration file. Once this is done, it automatically logs out. So your VPN server and configuration is almost done. So here you can see this, your server is now on, admin is on /admin. This is a URL, just copy this. Okay, let's copy this. So once this is done, again login as OpenVPN AS. Okay, once again login. Earlier we have logged in as root. AWS keys. Okay. So here put in now login as OpenVPN AS. Okay, and okay, what you can do is that you can set your sudo password. So how do you do that? Sudo, you need to set the password. For that we have logged in. You can say sudo pswd openvpn is the default user. I'll say my name. Okay, that's done. Okay, now I'm going to the browser and say https:// your IP address 176:943 is the port number. You can verify 943/admin. Remember, you should give HTTPS. So it is mentioning as okay, not secure. Just give proceed to unsafe. Yes, and you are done. Almost. So first time you log in with OpenVPN and the password you have provided. Access server. So this goes into the login access and provide yes, I agree. Okay. You can see 2 VPN connections allowed. Right. So go to your VPN settings first time and just scroll down. Okay, and this just to enable this routing feature. What you should do is that should client internet traffic be routed through the VPN? Say yes, this particular one, and update, and then just save settings, update the running server. This configures my VPN server. So what I'm going to do now, just remove off this admin. This should go to a normal user. This is a user. Okay, I'll say open VPN, and I can say right. So here my system I'm using as Windows. I can download this client. If I'm using maybe my Android phone, I can download this in any iOS phone, Apple, or maybe Linux. So here I select this one. This is a pre-configured client install. So this is about 7.8. See, before I wanted to show you my IP address. I wanted to public IP. My IP address. This is my, you can see this public IP, IPv4 and V6 has been displayed. So once after I connect with my VPN, this is 49.37.152. What will happen? You see, I'm just running my client VPN. Okay, this should take a couple of minutes to install. So my VPN server is ready. I'll just try to connect. My username is OpenVPN and say Anand, my password. Okay. See this, my VPN server is now running. So now let me check my IP address. it should come to the IP address of my VPN server, that is 3.89.81. So which is my IP address of my Amazon server. So my traffic is getting routed through 3.89.81 through my server. So that is what is displayed here. In this way, you can connect and you can disconnect your VPN as needed. Suppose if I do not want, so I can disconnect my VPN and then verify once again. It's returning back to again a normal IP which is from your DHCP pool of your service provider. Okay. So that's all about my VPN instance creation and happy browsing using VPN. Thank you and bye.